G'day legends! Strap yourselves in for a wild ride because today we're cruising through the most bloody awesome, jaw-dropping natural wonders Australia's got tucked away. So, crack open a coldie, chuck another shrimp on the barbie, and let's get this show on the road. First up, we're diving headfirst into the Great Barrier Reef, the biggest bloody coral reef system on the planet. Imagine millions of Nemos darting through a kaleidoscope of coral. Just remember, legends slip, slop, slap. You don't want to turn into a lobster while you're gawking at the coral. Next up, we're off to the outback to meet the main man himself, Uluru. This sandstone monolith is like the godfather of Aussie landmarks, big, bold, and steeped in ancient stories. Now, Uluru's got this party trick where it changes colours throughout the day. Yeah, nah, it goes from fiery red to burnt orange to a kind of deep, moody purple. It's a sacred site, so show some respect, yeah? Now, hold on to your hats, because we're heading down the Great Ocean Road to check out the 12 Apostles. These bad boys are massive limestone stacks jutting out of the Southern Ocean. Looks like even Mother Nature likes to play a bit of Jenga every now and then. Each one's a masterpiece carved by the wind and waves over millions of years. Next, we're off to Kakadu National Park, a place so wild it'll make you want to grow a beard and wrestle a croc. Well, maybe not wrestle a croc, those buggers are terrifying. But seriously, Kakadu's got it all. Wetlands crawling with life, waterfalls tumbling from ancient cliffs, and rock art older than your nan's scone recipe. Just remember, if you see a sign that says beware of crocodiles, it's not mucking around. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're blasting off to the Pinnacles Desert, a place so otherworldly you'll think you've landed on Mars. Picture this, thousands of limestone pillars, some taller than a kangaroo on stilts, just popping out of the sand. Scientists reckon these weird and wonderful formations were formed over millions of years. Next stop, Fraser Island, the world's largest sand island. This place is basically a giant sandpit for adults, with pristine beaches stretching as far as the eye can see, crystal clear freshwater lakes that'll make you want to jump in for a dip. Now, a word of warning about those dingoes. They might look like cute, cuddly dogs, but they're wild animals, so no selfies, all right? Get ready for a trip back in time, because we're heading to the Daintree Rainforest, one of the oldest rainforests on Earth. This place is like Jurassic Park without the fences. You've got ancient ferns, vines thicker than your arm, and trees that were around when dinosaurs were roaming the Earth. Keep your eyes peeled for cassowaries too. These prehistoric-looking birds are like the bouncers of the rainforest. They don't take kindly to being messed with. Now let's hop over to Tasmania, the Apple Isle, and feast our eyes on Wineglass Bay. This place is so picturesque, it'll make you want to grab a paintbrush and unleash your inner artist. Imagine a perfect crescent of white sand, lapped by turquoise waters so clear you can see your own reflection. All right, back to the outback we go, this time to Kings Canyon, Uluru's lesser-known but equally impressive cousin. This place is like a giant crack in the earth, with towering red cliffs that'll make you feel like an ant. But here's the kicker. Nestled at the bottom of this canyon is a lush oasis, complete with a watering hole and ferns. It's like Mother Nature's way of saying, yeah, I can do dramatic and beautiful. Next up, we're heading to Mackenzie Falls in Victoria, where you can witness the raw power of nature firsthand. This ain't no trickling little waterfall, mate. We're talking a thundering torrent of water plunging over the edge of a cliff, sending up a spray that'll soak you to the bone if you're not careful. It's the kind of place that makes you realise just how small we are compared to the forces of nature. But hey, that's part of what makes it so bloody impressive. Ever wondered what a lake filled with strawberry milkshake would look like? Well, wonder no more, because we're off to Lake Hillier on Middle Island, home to the most Instagrammable body of water you've ever seen. Lake Hillier is pink, like bubblegum pink. Some scientists reckon it's got something to do with the algae, but I reckon it's a magical portal to a land ruled by fairies and unicorns. Now, let's take a breather from all that pink and head to the Blue Mountains, just a stone's throw from Sydney. This place is famous for its iconic Three Sisters rock formation, which, according to Aboriginal legend, are three sisters who were turned to stone. But the Blue Mountains are more than just a pretty face. You've got eucalyptus forests that stretch as far as the eye can see, waterfalls tumbling down cliffs, and canyons so deep you'll swear you can see Mordor at the bottom. Don't let the name fool you. Shark Bay in Western Australia is more about dolphins than sharks. Shark Bay is also home to dugongs, stromatolites, and beaches so pristine you'll want to bottle the sand and take it home with you. Get your hiking boots ready, because we're heading to Cradle Mountain in Tasmania, a place that'll make you want to ditch the city life and become a mountain man or woman. Next up, we're off to Catherine Gorge in the Northern Territory, a place where you can cruise through millions of years of history. We're talking 13 gorges carved by the Catherine River, each one more impressive than the last. You can explore them by boat, kayak, or if you're feeling really adventurous, helicopter. Now get ready for a bit of magic, because we're off to Lake Eyre, Australia's lowest point and one of the most unique lakes on the planet. Most of the time, Lake Eyre's nothing but a giant salt flat, baking under the desert sun. But every few years, something incredible happens. The rains come, and Lake Eyre transforms from a barren wasteland into a vast inland sea, teeming with life. Ever seen a beehive that's taller than a skyscraper? Well, you're in luck, because we're off to Purnululu National Park, home to the Bungle Bungles, a range of sandstone domes that look like they were designed by a team of drunken bees. These bizarre striped mountains are a sight to behold, with their orange and black bands stretching as far as the eye can see. It's like Mother Nature decided to get a little abstract with her art, and mate, she nailed it. All right, who's up for a swim with whale sharks? No, seriously, we're heading to Ningaloo Reef, Western Australia's answer to the Great Barrier Reef, and one of the few places in the world where you can get up close and personal with these gentle giants. Don't worry, they don't bite. Next stop, the Flinders Ranges in South Australia, a place where you can lose yourself in the rugged beauty of the outback. We're talking ancient mountain ranges, gorges carved by centuries of erosion, and sunsets that'll make you want to pull up a swag and stay a while. Keep your eyes peeled for wildlife too. Last but not least, we're finishing our adventure at the Horizontal Falls, a natural phenomenon so bizarre you'll swear you've stepped into another dimension. You see, these ain't your average waterfalls. The tidal movements in this part of Western Australia are so strong, they push water through narrow gaps in the cliffs, creating a horizontal waterfall. It's a sight that'll make you scratch your head and say, what in the blue blazes is going on here? So, there you have it. Legends. 20 of the most mind-blowing, awe-inspiring natural wonders Australia's got up its sleeve. From the vibrant coral of the Great Barrier Reef to the pink hues of Lake Hillier, from the ancient rock art of Kakadu to the sideways waterfalls of the Horizontal Falls, this country's got it all. So what are you waiting for? Get out there, explore, and experience the magic of the land down under for yourself. Cheers.